Welcome to Camp Grimwood. This is it. Survival of the weakest. Good luck!
Saturday. I should be at home right now, working on level 50 of Twisted Wizard. Instead, I am currently sitting on a school bus that smells like old cheese and desperation, heading into the middle of nowhere. A few weeks ago, Mom decided I needed to build character and develop leadership skills. So, against my will, she signed me up for the school's Weekend Wilderness Leadership Retreat. The brochure said it would be 2 days of invigorating outdoor challenges and team bonding. I knew it was going to be a disaster when I saw who was chaperoning, Mr. Underwood, our gym teacher. Mr. Underwood thinks any problem can be solved by doing push-ups in the mud. We arrived at Camp Grimwood around noon. The place looks like it hasn't been cleaned since the 1970s. The cabins are basically just lean-tos made of rotting wood. As soon as we got off the bus, Mr. Underwood blew his whistle so loud my ears rang. "Listen up, maggots!" he yelled. He always calls us maggots, even though parents have complained about it like 5 times. "Drop your gear at Cabin 4 and meet at the Trust Circle in 10 minutes. Cabin 4 had 6 bunk beds that looked incredibly unstable. I immediately claimed a top bunk because I read somewhere that heat rises, and it was freezing in there. Also, I didn't want Fregley sleeping above me. Our first leadership activity was the trust fall. This is basically where you stand on a stump, close your eyes, fall backward, and hope the kids behind you aren't secretly planning your demise. I tried to get paired with Raleigh because I knew he wouldn't drop me on purpose, but Mr. Underwood said that was taking the easy way out and paired me with Chirag Gupta. Chirag is about half my size. When it was my turn to fall, I was pretty sure Chirag was just going to bounce off me. Surprisingly, Chirag actually caught me. But then it was my turn to catch. Mr. Underwood paired me with Ruby Bird. Ruby Bird is the toughest girl in our grade. She once bit a teacher. When Ruby fell back, I braced myself, but I wasn't ready for the sheer velocity. She flattened me like a pancake. Mr. Underwood said I lacked foundational stability and made me do 20 squat thrusts while everyone else went to lunch. By nighttime, I was ready to walk home. Dinner was something called trail stew, which I'm 90% sure was just canned dog food heated over a fire. We had a campfire where Mr. Underwood told ghost stories that weren't even scary, mostly just stories about kids who didn't listen to their gym teachers and got eaten by bears. The real horror show started when we went back to the cabin. I had smuggled a bag of sour gummy worms in my sleeping bag because I knew the food would be terrible. This turned out to be a critical tactical error. Around 2 a.m., I woke up to a scratching sound. I turned on my flashlight and came face to face with a raccoon the size of a medium dog. It was sitting on my chest, holding the bag of gummy worms. I screamed. The raccoon hissed. It grabbed the entire bag in its mouth and leaped off the top bunk, landing directly on Fregley below me. Fregley thought he was being attacked by a forest goblin and started speaking in tongues. The whole cabin was awake for the rest of the night. Sunday. We were supposed to do orienteering this morning, which means getting lost in the woods with a compass that doesn't work. But Mr. Underwood canceled it because the health department showed up. Apparently, the raccoon that attacked me had raided the kitchen tent first and eaten a bunch of raw chicken. They had to evacuate the whole camp before lunch. Mom picked me up at the school parking lot. I smelled like wood smoke and raccoon fear. "So, did you become a leader?" Mom asked excitedly. I told her the only thing I led was a wild animal directly to Fregley's face. The worst part is Mr. Underwood gave me a needs improvement on my leadership evaluation because I failed to secure provisions from local wildlife. I'm never leaving my room on a weekend again.